Ready for action. Operator. Another one incoming! Infected incoming! There are some infected around.
They're breaking into our building. Our building is under attack.
Somebody's coming. We've spotted some people.
We've got all we... We're going to the back of the left coast.
Somebody's coming. Waiting orders. Receiving. We're on the move. Negative. We're on the move. Ready for action. Op, we've come in contact with some people.
Ask them to join us.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
Ready for action. Roger. We're on the move. Operator.
Our building is under attack. The door won't hold much longer.
Roger. Going there. Ford, spotted!
Our building is under attack. They're trying to get inside.
Another one incoming! Ford inside! Swarm incoming! Get ready!
Get up and earn your keep.
We've spotted some people. A group of people is approaching. There are some people here.
Adaptation complete.
We've got all we need. We're going to the back of the left coast.
Adaptation complete.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
Waiting orders. We're on the move. On my way. Ready for action. On my way. Reporting. Operator. Reporting. Infected incoming. Infected incoming. We're on the move. Port spotted. Roger. We're on the move. Need more ammunition. We're empty. No ammo coming. We're empty. Reporting. Enemy group approaching.
They're breaking into our building.
Going there.
Our building's under attack.
Swarm is upon us. Take them down. Let's do it. Reporting. Hostiles inbound. Waiting orders. Port spotted. We're not alone here. We're not alone here. Danger close. Danger close. Down.
We've got all.
Infected inside here. Requesting support.
They're trying to get inside. The infected are pillaging a building.
Let's do it. We spotted some people. Receiving. On my way. We're on the move. Ready for action. On my way. Ready for action. Let's do it. Receiving. Waiting orders. A group of people is approaching. We're going there. Raiders spotted.
Adaptation complete.
Operator, contact with some people.
Ask them to join us.
Ready for action. Roger. Waiting orders. On my way. We're on the move. On my way. Receiving.
Stop working.
Reporting.
Start winding down.
There are some people here. On my way. Port spotted.
The infected are pillaging a building. The infected are pillaging a building. trying to get inside.
Reporting. Let's do it.
This is operator of... If you're willing to work for food and safety, come to
They're
us.
trying to get inside.
Port spotted.
The door won't hold much longer.
The work ain't gonna wait.
There are some people here. We're on the move. Ready for action. Roger. Operator, we're on the move. Waiting orders. Let's do it. On my way. Enemy group approaching. Got some survivors.
Ask them to join us.
Waiting orders. On my way. On my way. Operator, Roger. Raiders spotted. On my way.
They're breaking into our building.
Raiders spotted. Raiders spotted.
Time to sleep, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
Port spotted. Another one incoming. Another one incoming. Another one incoming. Hostiles inbound.
Our building is under attack.
Another one incoming.
building.
Another one incoming!
Our building's under attack. They're breaking into our building.
Ready for action. Roger. Horde, spotted!
What's
On my way. Hostiles inbound. We're not alone here. House is infected! Let's do it. Ready for action. Horde inside!
We've got all we need.
Hostiles inbound!
There's no space to store.
Horde, spotted! Horde, spotted! Horde, spotted!
Stop working.
A group of people is approaching. Receiving. Let's do it. There are some people here. On my way. Infected incoming! Sir, to a wandering group.
Ask them to join us.
Operator. Infected incoming! Operator. Ready for action. On my way. Operator. Roger.
Get up, everyone.
Horde, spotted!
Adaptation complete. We finished construction. Construction complete. Construction
Enemy group approaching!
Technology researched. Building work done. Building complete. Construction finished. Construction ready. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction Building complete. work done. Construction complete. Construction ready. Building work done. Construction complete. Construction ready. Building work done. Building complete. Building work done. We finished construction. Building work done. Construction ready. We finished construction. We finished construction.
The day's toil is over. Get some rest.
There are some infected around here.
They're breaking into our building. The infected are pillaging a building. They're trying to get inside.
Large group of the infected incoming. Going there. Roger. We're on the move. Roger. Roger.
They're trying to get inside.
Swarm is nearby. Man the stations. Infected incoming. Another one incoming. Hostiles inbound. Raiders spotted. Danger, we're not alone here. On my way.
Construction complete.
We've got all we need.
Hostile group incoming.
We finished construction. Building complete. We finished construction. Construction ready. Finished construction. Construction ready. Construction ready. Construction ready. Construction ready.
Raiders are coming. Get ready. Waiting orders. Let's do it. On my way. Enemy group approaching! We're on the move.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
Another one incoming! Hostiles inbound! Raiders are coming. Get ready. Spotted!
Our building is under attack. The door won't hold much longer. They're breaking into our building. That building is down.
On my way.
They're breaking into our building. Our building is under attack. The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building.
There are some infected around here.
trying to get inside. Everybody get ready.
We've got... Everyone to be back in the HQ.
Building work done.
There are some infected around here. Infected incoming! Hostile group incoming!
Building complete.
Another one
They're
incoming!
trying to get inside.
Another one incoming!
Building complete. Construction complete.
Some people are wandering around.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
Hostiles inbound! Hostiles inbound! Port spotted! Another one incoming! People spotted! Armed and dangerous! Another one incoming! Hostile group incoming! Hostile group incoming!
Rise and grind, people. No time to waste.
Raiders are coming. Get ready!
Our building's under attack.
We've got... Everyone to be back in the HQ.
Raiders are coming. Get ready! Waiting orders. We're on the move.
Building work done. Building Building work done. Construction ready. Construction complete. Building complete. Construction complete. We finished construction. Building work done. Construction complete.
Hostile group incoming.
We finished construction. Adaptation complete.
Tomorrow's another day.
Horde spotted.
The infected are pillaging a building. The door won't hold much longer. Our building is under attack. The infected are pillaging a building. They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer. They're breaking into our building. They're breaking into our building. Enough sleep, people. We've got work to do. We finished construction. Construction complete.
Ready for action. Let's do it.
We've got
Waiting orders.
Adaptation done.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
The infected are pillaging a building. Construction ready.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Infected incoming.
They're attacking our workers.
Another one incoming. Swarm is nearby. Man the station. Ready for action.
Our building is under attack.
Let's do it. Roger. Roger. Another one incoming. There are some infected around here.
our building.
Waiting orders. We're on the move. On my way. Let's do it. Port, spotted!
The infected are pillaging a building.
Large group of the infected incoming. Another one incoming. Reporting. We're on the move. Let's do it. Receiving, receiving. Negative. Receiving. Another one incoming.
Rising front.
Another one
No
incoming.
time to waste. Construction. Construction complete. Research complete. Construction complete. Construction ready. Adaptation done. Construction ready.
Stop working. Start
Receiving.
winding down for some rest.
On my way. Infected incoming. Port, spotted. There are some infected around here. Port, spotted.
The door won't hold much longer. They're breaking into our building. We've just lost the building. The door won't hold much longer. The infected are pillaging a building. The infected are pillaging a building. They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer.
Hostile group incoming.
Building work done. Building work done. The door won't hold much longer. Construction ready. Building adapted. Building work done. Building complete. Building complete. Building complete. Building work done. We finished construction. We finished construction. Construction ready.
Time to sleep, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
There are some infected around here. Infected incoming! There are some infected around here.
Our building's under attack.
Another one incoming! Horde spotted!
The door won't hold much longer.
Hostiles inbound!
Our building's under attack.
Another one incoming! Horde spotted! There are some infected around
Our
here.
building's under attack.
Horde spotted! Another one incoming!
Everybody get ready. Building complete. Adaptation done.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
Infected incoming!
Our building's under attack.
Large group of the infected incoming! Operator, going there. Roger. Waiting orders. On my way. We're on the move. Operator, There are some infected around here. There are some infected around here. Waiting orders. Infected incoming! Horde spotted! Roger. Let's do it.
War won't hold much longer. Our building's under attack. They got inside.
Hostiles inbound! Roger. Infected incoming! Hostiles inbound!
They're breaking into our building. The place is adapted. Construction ready.
Some people are wandering around.
Finished construction. Building complete. Construction ready. Building work done. Building complete.
Infected incoming!
Enough, folks. Time to call it a day.
Infected incoming! Operator. Let's do
Our
it.
building's under attack. The infected are pillaging a building. They're breaking into our building. They're trying to get inside. The infected are pillaging a building. The infected are pillaging a building.
Waiting orders.
Still in bed?
Reporting.
Get up and off your building work done. Construction ready. Building work done. We finished construction. We finished construction. Building work done. Building complete. Building complete. Building work done. Adaptation done.
We've spotted some people. A group of people is approaching.
We finished construction. Construction complete. Construction complete. We finished construction.
We've encountered a group of people.
Ask them to join us.
Building work done. Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Ready for action. On my way. Infected incoming!
They're breaking into our building.
Horde spotted! There are some infected around here.
Grab your gun! The infected are swarming!
Waiting orders. Going there.
They're breaking into our building.
Roger. Ready for action. Horde, spotted! There are some infected around here. On my way. Receiving. Another one incoming! Another one incoming! Receiving. We're on the move. Going there.
They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer. They're breaking into our building. They're trying to get inside.
We're taking them away for us. Let's make it.
Hostiles inbound! On my way.
Building complete. Building complete.
There are some infected around here.
Building complete. Building complete. Building complete.
Some people are wandering around.
Building complete.
Hostile group incoming.
Construction ready. They're breaking into our building.
Waiting orders.
There are some people
Construction
here.
ready. Construction ready. Construction
The
complete.
day's toil is over. Get some rest.
Reporting.
The infected are pillaging a building. The door won't hold much longer. They're trying to get inside. They're breaking into our building. They're trying to get inside. Our building is under attack.
Raiders spotted.
We finished construction. Building complete. We finished construction. We finished construction.
Some people are wandering around.
Gained new technology.
Some people are wandering around.
Waiting orders.
Research complete.
Into a wandering group.
Ask them to join us.
Chief, found some people.
Ask them to join us.
Horde
Done.
spotted!
Head back to your shelters.
Raiders are coming. Get ready. Raiders spotted.
Hostiles inbound! Receiving.
The infected are pillaging a building.